going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. So today's video, I kind of want to go through some illustrations and look at some cards under $5. I would say right now, all these aren't under $5, but I do have 17 cards instead of 10. So we're going to be going through a good amount of cards. Some of these cards I just wanted to throw in there. They are around that $5 to $6 to $7 mark. They're not really crazy more expensive. But maybe reason I wanted to make this video is because I see everybody talking about, oh, all illustrations are going crazy right now. Not every single one of them. You have to be aware of that. Some of these are still very maybe undervalued. Another thing I'd have to point out before we go on with this is I have not purchased any of these cards. None of these cards I have not bought. I am not pumping none of these cards at all. Will I be buying some of these cards? Maybe, possibly, because in the illustrations, these all don't make sense under $5 to me. Why would I say that? Because it costs more for some of these. Well, some packs are like $3 to $7 or like $3 to $5 to open. But typically, most of these sets have packs above $5. So you can literally buy this card and guarantee it cheaper than buying a pack and risking it. You know what I mean? So let's just go through these and see some of these cards. Some of them are actually beautiful cards, absolutely amazing cards, and we'll kind of look through some details of it. Like, look at the Clauncher right here. This is from Scarlet Violet base. We're going to be going through every single set of the Scarlet Violet era and going through some cards. Some of these are not exactly under $5. I can tell you that right now, but most of them are kind of at that point. So we see this card. What's funny to me is if you do look at all these cards, they have gone up a decent amount, and you kind of see the sell-through rate of these kind of going up in like crazy. Like this one right here, the Clauncher, you see it just going up like crazy. Like literally in December, it seems like January is the month for illustrations because nobody can get some sealed product and they're just looking for singles that are undervalued. So I guess it makes sense. But this card's still sitting about $4 for this card. Look, this card's beautiful too. All these are absolutely gorgeous. He's getting some lettuce or some kelp, whatever, under the sea. Pretty cool card. Absolute card. But this is another one from Scarlet Violet base. This card has gone up in price, but it is a really cool card, and I love the artwork on this card. So I added to this one in here. This is like a $9 card, but you see market price does say $6, and some of these are kind of listed for about I'd say about, yeah, it's about $5. So it's like $5 to $7 maybe around there. So you know what I mean, I just had to put that out there. But it is a cool card looking card. It is above $5 or so, it's okay. But artwork on this card, beautiful card, beautiful card. So like I said, I'm trying to get at least one card from every single set, and then if I see some other ones that look pretty nice, and I'll throw them in there too. That's kind of around that cheaper price, at least under $10. All these are below $10 that I know so far. Here's another one for his. We go into Paldea Evolved. Here's Rapsica. This one right here is a beautiful art. There's another one I have to throw in here. This one is like that $7 range, so it's a little bit above $5. Not the best way I want to start this video up, but you know, don't worry, we're getting to cheaper ones too. Beautiful art. I like kind of, why do I like this art so much? Because this reminds me of Frieza. If y'all watch Dragon Ball Z, this reminds me of like Frieza, and he had like the ball and stuff like that, throwing it towards Earth and everything like that. It's pretty cool artwork. It's just kind of nostalgic for me as like a child and stuff like that. So pretty cool artwork. This card is sitting around that $7 mark, so it is a little up there in price. You don't really see so many of these getting sold. You see kind of a little bit of these getting sold. Like I said, it's just all illustrations right now. You can all see the kind of same concept going. If you go to all these cards, look, literally in December they're sitting around $3, and look at it now going for like $7, $8. But look, you see the market price right here is saying for $4. So you can find some of these still for that price. Look, $3.40, $3.14 plus $1.27. So it is below $5. So I can give myself that. That one's a below $5. We do have another one from Paldea Evolved. I'm pretty sure this one here. What? I thought this one was below $5 too. I think this one is the Larvitar. Beautiful card. I love Larvitar. So he looks like he's eating like some gravel or something like that. It looks like, I thought it was food, but I guess not. It doesn't look like food. But if this card is below $5, let's see. Let me scroll down and see. This is this is from Obsidian Flames too. So beautiful set. Obsidian Flames was a really slept on set. Well, never mind. It's above that $5 mark. But some of them aren't. Well, yeah, it depends where you buy from. This one right here, $3.72 plus $1.27. That's around less than $5, so I can give myself that. But it is like some of the cheaper cards. Like I said, a lot of these sets do have more expensive cards in it. Okay, the next one. This one's from Obsidian Flames too. This one is really extremely cheap. $1.75. Well, that is lightly played too. Let's go down to the near mint and see what the near mints are selling for. About $3 plus dollars shipping, so about $4.50. So you see, some of these cards are still cheaper, on the cheaper side. So there's some other ones from Obsidian Flames too that I didn't add in here. I was looking to add them. Reverum for $150. Like, come on, like what? This is, some of these cards don't make sense to me. We got Palafin for $288. But the one thing I would have to say though is, why do you think these cards aren't moving up? Look how many listings there is. $284. But I don't want to say this, but I mean, it's kind of obvious. What people normally do is, you see this $284. Look, it's $1.45. Okay. Let's say most of these aren't around that $1.45, but people will start doing it is they start buying all the stock on the market. But it's kind of hard because people start putting it back on there. It's just there's just a group of people out there that do this. So, but as we see, this is the Billy Bolt. it's getting such a low price. Look at it. There wasn't that many sold back in December. Look at January though. Look at all these started getting up more. Right now you're starting to see more of these getting bought. 10, 12, 13. Like I said, am I telling y'all to buy any of these? No, I'm not. I'm just showing y'all some cards. I'm showing them for the price under $5. This is a really cool artwork though. I love this artwork. He's smiling in a cave, just chilling with his light on. It's a pretty cool artwork. Okay. This one, I wanted to go to 151 to look for any card illustrations, but the sad thing is, none of those cards are below even $10. I thought this one actually like $7, but I guess not. I guess it's not like below $10, but it's actually above that. 151 is just going crazy right now, so it's kind of harder to find some cheaper cards for 151. We do see lightly played getting around that, a little bit above $5 mark, but the near mints are above like that, around that $9 to $10 mark. So you know, it's okay. But it's Mr. Mime, so you know, this one didn't really count. But I wanted to get at least one card from every single area. Okay, now we go to Paradox Rift. This card right here, this is another one. Okay, this all says near mint, like sell it for $6.50. But if we go down here, this card is a beautiful card though, like gorgeous card. I liked how these like sitting. What's funny is when this set was coming out, people thought this card was gonna be like a expensive card, or at least not expensive card, but like a good amount of price. At least I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be like a $20-$30 card, but you know, some people don't like the arts and stuff like that. But as we see in the last couple weeks in the month, it's getting sold out like crazy. We look back here, look, 10, 11, 12 getting sold a day, 6, 5. Then we look at it now, 22, 30, 24. You see what I'm saying? Like some of the arts, some of these are gonna catch up in price. Am I telling y'all to look at these? No, but go look for some cheap cards that you think you would like to have in your collection anyways. You know what I mean? Let's see if we can go down to the actual price and the listings of this. You see they're all near mint. Yeah, near mints for around like $4, so like on $5.50. So it's about that $5.50 to $6 mark with taxes and everything like that too. I guess it'd be a little bit above $5, but it's still a cheap card for the price it is and what card it is. All right, now we're going to the next card. Let's see. This is Sableye. Sableye, there's no really illustrations in Paldean Fates, so I kind of had to just pick a random, what's it called, shiny, I guess, and this is the one that I picked. I like Sableye. It's a beautiful card. I like the kind of like how he's smiling, just chilling. There's a lot of cards under $5 in kind of the Paldean Fates era, but Paldean Fates is starting to go up right now. Some of these cards might not sit around $5. I don't really know. You know what I mean? There's a lot of different baby shinies in there, so baby shinies can maybe hold their value. I thought a lot more of the shinies would be more expensive. Honestly, there is a good amount of shinies in Paldean Fates that has more of a value, but shinies don't really seem to be like that much sought after. But the Bubble Mew is going crazy right now, so I guess I can't say that either. There's certain, I guess, baby shinies. People like more of the art with shinies than they do like just a regular shiny and a regular card like this one. Like they like full arts and SRs and illustrations and stuff like that of it. But you see this card sitting for around that $4 mark, so you see a couple sales right here. But if we go down to the actual, I guess, starred listing, I guess they're around like $6 mark, $5 mark. Some of these cards are hard to find. Like I said, I just picked some random cards here. Oh my goodness, all these cards seem above $5, but when we go down to the listings, they're not above $5. This is a Bronzor, beautiful card. I like how he's like looking into the mirror and you got like the room around it. Some of the arts are just insane. Like it's crazy what they have some of these arts for. But as we can see, this is one of the cards over the last month that's gone crazy. Was sitting around like that $3 mark, and look at it now, up to like $5. But you see how many of these are getting sold. Look, when you go back here, look, this is called a buyout right here. I can kind of break this down for y'all and kind of show you a little bit. Okay, look, as we see in November, or I wouldn't say a buyout, but you could say it's people are thinking it's an undervalued card. Will this card keep going up? We don't really know what's going to happen. I don't really know what's going to happen. Like I said, look, back here in December, you see, 20 getting sold here, 20 getting sold, 15. You see 46, 40, 9, 21. And look over here. Look when we start to get in more in the January right now. 31, 37, 47, 45, 33, 41. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's an interesting thing to see what's going on with this and seeing how many are getting bought per day and everything like that. So, you know what I mean? It's just that market we are in right now. Most of these aren't starred sellers, but some of these do have like 100% reviews and everything like that, so they are trusted sellers too. We're halfway done. We still got a couple more cards. This is Temporal Forces, Melton. Beautiful card, absolutely beautiful card. I love this artwork on it, how he's like shining at the light and stuff like that. Crazy card. And you got like a Saw guy going over here, and he's like kind of like meddling. You know what I mean? It's pretty cool. I like the kind of artwork, the kind of theme of the art. But as we see, this is one of the cards too. The same thing as we see. We see the same thing right here. Like 20, 30, 20, 30. As we see back here, not that many are getting sold. Well, I guess it was kind of good amount getting sold back here. But some of these are going up like crazy. Some of them are going up, what's it called? And we see, look at these. 59, 37, 36. Some of these cards you can tell are buyouts right now, but it's very interesting to see. Would I play this game? No, not really. I would just look for some cards that haven't been bought out yet that I feel comfortable about buying. Look, these are some other cards in Temporal Forces that have not gone over that $5 mark. You see the Cutie Fly right here. Beautiful card. We just looked at the Bronzor too. Gorgeous card. Like I said, a lot of these cards are really good artworks. Like, there's a lot of good illustrations. If you want to buy some illustrations in kind of the Scarlet Violet era that are below $5. That's why I want to really make this video. But a lot of these aren't really above $5. So I guess I'm messing up here. But some of them, if you find it, you can find them below $5. So I guess you kind of, like I said, it's not above $10. Besides the Mr. Mime was above $10, but you know, and I think another one we seen earlier too. But here's Torkoal from Twilight Masquerade. This card is a beautiful card. I don't understand this price at all on this card. Beautiful card. Like with this guy, he's in like like cooking thing or whatever like that. It's a pretty cool card. I like the artwork honestly on myself. But you see this card doesn't really have that many sales. Oh, you actually see a lot of sales on this one. But you see back here, it wasn't really that many sales, and look recently, getting sold 20, 40, 50 a day. That's crazy. It is, but we do see there is a lot of listings on the market, 124, which ain't really crazy to be honest with you, but it's a good amount of listings. So you can find some of these, look, 420 plus $1.27 ships, like 5 something shipped, everything like that. You do see 297 plus $1.27 shipped, so below $5. There's a lot of the cards below $5. It's just have to go for like the, I guess, really not starred sellers really if you want to find good prices on these. Timber's another card. Oh wow, this card went up like crazy. Here's another card above it. Yeah, I think I saw some more though of this. Okay, yes, there is. There's more of this card. Look, 425 plus $1.27 shipped. See, I can't go off a TCG player just off of this number right here. You can't go off of this number, but that's probably, I think, goes for like the first starred seller or something like that, or like a trusted seller. Maybe, I don't know. But you see these one right here, $3 plus $1.27 ship, $1.27, $4. So it's about that $5 price. $5 price. If we go to view data too, you can see consistently getting sold for that price. It's getting sold for that a little bit below $5. It's pretty much, I guess. But you see right here, $12. Crazy card. We still got some more cards to go through though. Shrouded Fable. Shrouded Fable is hard to find an illustration actually under $5. It's kind of crazy, honestly. Shrouded Fable is going crazy. Like all the illustrations are kind of holding that set up too. So we got Tababulu. Beautiful card here. Actually really cool card. He's like sitting in this cave, or like in his, like, I guess he's like squared away in the jungle. Pretty cool card. I like the, it's one of the legendaries. Look at this card though. Look at this card right here. You see this card was selling for like $3. Look at it right now. The next thing you know, pew, up to like $5. It's not a crazy jump, but it is starting to jump up there. So it's very interesting to see some of these cards and seeing what the price movements on some of these are. It's wild to see this. But we got some more cards here that go open. This is another card. Beautiful card. This was a very hyped card too. Like people liked whenever this set came out for Stellar Crown. Stellar Crown is kind of one of them slept on sets in my opinion. It has some really good arts in there as we can see. But look how many of these are getting bought out. Oh my goodness, 60s, 51, 70. That's crazy. Wow, people are moving the market right now. That's all I gotta say. I mean, you see 425 plus 127 shipped, 425 plus 127 shipped. So it's about that 550 to like $6 mark. Same price. Beautiful art though, beautiful art. We have a couple more to go through. The Lilith from Stellar Crown 2. I had this card in here too. Beautiful art. I love this card with like the lady. She's like, what's it called? It's pretty cool. She has like I guess it's like her house or something like that she lives in. It's like she's keeping her in like a cage too. Pretty cool artwork. It's like you have like a bearded dragon or like a kind of animal in like a in your house or something like that. It's pretty cool. Like an enclosure space. It's pretty cool card. I like the artwork on it. Beautiful card. I love Lilith. I love Gen 3, so you know that's just my generation. As we can see, same thing right here. Oh my goodness. Some of these are getting crazy. 85, 75, 59. Wow, that's insane. And you see some of them over here. It's funny the way you could look at like last month or so like that and see how many of these are getting sold, and look at the ones recently, how many they're getting sold per day. It's kind of crazy. Well, that's not really per day, but it's per like couple days. So same thing. But if we go down to ones down here, look, near mint, $2.95 plus $1.27 ship, $2.99 plus $1.27 ship. So it's under that $5 mark. There's couple more from Stellar Crown. We got the Metatite with the Lydian. Beautiful cards, absolutely beautiful cards. So there's the cards. If y'all want to find some cards under $5, that's the main reason why I made this video. We got the Vibrava from Surging Sparks. Vibrava is a beautiful art. I love this card. Wow, look at this card though. You see over the last 3 months it was up crazy in price, and look, it just went down to like $2. And look at it now. It's going for like, it's getting bought out too a little bit. It seems like for the most part. A lot of people are trying to buy this card out. As we can see over the last month, it's getting 56% though, but the card was sitting at like $2. So you see what I'm saying? Some of these prices don't make no sense on the cards. They're just so low in price. But you see some of these are getting bought out a lot. Like this card's getting bought out a lot. Beautiful card, absolutely amazing card, and it's from a strong set too. So some of these cards, like I said, don't make no sense to me personally. But you know, like I said, I don't really play in the singles game, but seeing some of these prices on some of these cards make me want to play in the singles game. Honestly, you at least try it out and just throw my thing out there and just try to figure it out. But you see, what's interesting is these cards are selling for $2 plus 127 ship plus 127 ship. The only thing that really sucks about these cards is you have the shipping on it, so it doesn't really, you don't get a really good deal. If you can find these in person for a good deal at like events and stuff like that, like Collect-A-Con and stuff like that, people selling them for that price, then you could probably get a good deal on here. But some people don't really sell them for that price, so you know, you gotta make them deals with them and stuff like that. But you save on shipping doing it like that. So another card. This is the last card that I want to throw in here because we know Prismatic Evolutions doesn't have no illustration, so I didn't want to throw none of those in there. I could probably make a Pokeball or something like that, but we'll just stop here with Surging Sparks. This is our last card, Larvesta. Beautiful card. He's like sleeping in the mirror in the window, and the sun's shining on him. gorgeous card. Detail, detail, detail. As you see, this card's getting kind of bought up too. Not really like crazy. As we see, this is the opposite of what the other ones were. Back here is getting bought up like crazy. And now you see it kind of slowing down. Actually, it's still getting bought up, but not like a lot like crazy how the other ones are. And here's some more listings for $275 plus $127 ship, $3 plus $127 ship. Like, some of these are some good deals. That's mainly why I wanted to make this video. Some of these are all over the place. These prices can move tomorrow. It's just a very hot market we are in right now. But just want to make this video, throw some cards out there. See you on the next one. Peace.